Buy a transform. I say we do it. Hyperbeam, Rip and Tear. The run's over. Where are all the elites? Bring me my... I don't even remember what it's called. What's the new learning thing that gets rid of your focus? Bring it to me. Are we buying Hello World every run? Defect Electronics to 10 months. Hologram's pretty decent here because it gets Hyperbeam back in the fights where Hyperbeam doesn't one-shot. I think FDL over Cold Snap. Get my hologram. Reprogram, that's the one. Hey, you would think I would know what the name of that card, but I just straight up don't. I could use a block card? I don't know if I'm taking Leap over Compile Driver. But I could use a block card. I think Leap's better than Compile Driver there, with Letter Opener and... like, you know, Hyperbeam. The Hyperbeam's a big part of it. Ultra Laser. Good turn for Leap. Another good turn for Leap. To be honest, Leap just won that fight. Hyperbeam did not get played. Alright, I'm very into the Leap there. Question card, Defragment. Okay. I guess this is fine. Hologram's back. I do want the hologram. It got even better when I picked up Letter Opener. Rip and Tear twice. Am I dead here is an interesting question. The answer may be yes. The answer was no. Meat on the bone, fire potions, self-repair. Honestly, Ginger not terrible. I remember this fight. feels very familiar. Kind of exactly the same as how last fight went, except I didn't draw a leap one time this time. Oh yeah, I have an electrodynamics. Does liquid memories do something? It blocks? I guess that's a thing. Also deals AoE damage. Weirdly. I think with Question Card and Singing Bowl on Defect, Defect really likes card rewards. We are pretty happily just going to hallway fight here. Imagine if there were an elite with several enemies, this deck would be good against that. Hard to imagine, to be honest. I don't think I'm taking Cold Snap. Card's kind of janky. My number is 37. So, this is like the max I can be in a fight where Meat in the Bone would heal. In this case, it didn't heal. There's Consume, there's Reinforced Body. We could try out the Consume thing. Reinforced Body works nicely with Letter Opener as well, though. Consume's definitely one of the late game cards. I'm gonna take Reinforced Body. It seems better going attack too. Work out why my health ever matters here. I think this is fine. Leap! Anchor is a very good relic. I would love for Meteor Strike to be a thing here. I think we're just taking Skim, though. Was I in the emo scene in the day? Well, I went to high school in Seattle, so it wasn't really a scene here. It was just what everybody listened to, I think. Got a decent setup here. We're doing a lot of damage with orbs. We're blocking with cards. Should work relatively well. I don't really need a Frost Orb here. Like, if your orbs deal your damage and your cards block for you, that works fine, right? As long as something's dealing damage and something is blocking. Oh, I had 5 damage there. If I played the 0 cost skill. Whoops. Yeah, Hyperbeam definitely feels like it is destined for the glue factory in this run. I do want to take 1 damage. Seems hard. About 36. Alright, good enough. Second electrodynamics, machine learning buffer. Between machine learning and buffer, just take buffer. Another block option. These are not really like boss relics. Is this the Busted Crown combos with question card angle? It's just Ecto. It's 2 ectoplasm defects in a row. It would be better to just get good boss relics. Arguably. The plate armor is kind of good against Defect. Weird. Okay, still healthy. Chill. Chill's a way to get Frost Orbs that doesn't make me upset. No thieves? No thieves. This way I get a chance at self-repair. And if I miss, that's okay. Cool-headed. It's another way to make Frost Orbs which doesn't upset me. Could use an upgrade on it. Let's get our first of maybe 1, maybe 2 shops. Looks like it's gonna be 2. Well, I mean, there's an Act 4 shop. I think this is fine. We just saved 200 gold. What is a way to make Frost Orbs that does upset me? Cold Snap. Cold Snap upsets me a little bit. Especially with Letter Opener. Letter Opener 4 energy. Ugh. Should have hovered magnetism more, my bad. Still learning. Do I deal more damage than this gains block? Interesting question. Maybe just barely? Alright, nice. Skim plus. I don't think I can say no to Skim plus. There's a compile driver plus here. But Skim plus deals 5 AoE with letter opener. A whole bunch. So in this spot, I think we kind of have to take that one. Covering magnetism was the most obvious difference in how we play. A lot of things in Slay the Spire are actually... I don't think solved is the right word for it, but like people get it. For a lot of things in Slay the Spire at this point. Boom! I'm at full health. I don't think it's too late for a genetic algorithm. I can kind of just hold my potions here. I have so much health and I have a self-repair and a meat. Starting to feel less happy. Honestly, it's still fine. Hologram plus. I think with double skim letter opener right now, I am aiming toward recycle. And I think hologram helps me build into that. I see a lot of card rewards with question card. And I like just need a turbo and a recycle and I kind of win. How am I doing today? Pretty well. Not bad. The Octafant. Good draw. Do I think the Defect prefers synthetic or organic oil? What do you prefer? This is 24. This is 23. It's me at exactly 36 health. For meat on the bone. Nice. Doom and Gloom, actual damage card. My damage is kind of bad, no? I'll take this to make sure I can kill Hyperbeam friend. I mean, currently I'm taking damage next turn, but do I care? Just heal. Just have meat on the bone. I don't know what order this goes in. I actually have no idea. What is Lightning Orb hit? Or Lightning Orb, Dark Orb? Hey, Onion Knight! It is me. Believe it or not. It went in the unlucky order. I don't know if you get to call that unlucky. That is simply the way the game is coded. Get a self-repair here. And then the fight. Perfect again. The boot. Capacitor is really good. Yeah, so we kind of have two different lines to victory here. We have infinite or orb scaling. Those are kind of the two easiest ways for Defect to win. And it's nice to have both of them available as options. For self-repair still. I missed. Welp. Pile driver's okay. It's a draw 3 somewhat regularly. I think I should take it. I'm gonna stick turbo. But I still don't have a recycle anyway. And I think if I find a recycle with this deck, like, we don't even really need the infinite. So I don't think I need to be taking turbo just yet. It is a good card to have one of anyway. Weird Meteor Strike stuff is your favorite Defect win condition. That is one of the things Defect can do, for sure. The boot. Oops. Good hand next turn. Yeah, this is the part where my deck kind of doesn't deal any damage. Oh shit, I have letter opener for the recycle thing. I really want to recycle. Recycle gets to have fun in this run. I can find it. Turbo's back. Let me take this turbo. No thieves showing up. It's a 50-50. It's not that lucky. Definitely nice though. I could have just played self-repair, probably. Yeah. Start taking stacks. At the moment, I would rather just plus 2max. Like I got through a very large act there and didn't get very much stuff for it. I just upgrade Zap. Is that weird? It's kind of weird. Zap shouldn't be a thing anymore, really. Didn't gain a lot of cards, but those relics. Yep. You're not wrong. I meant the hologram there. How come when watching my YouTube channel you get almost zero ads? I don't run very many ads on my YouTube channel. Is why? So, I mean... a hologram to get the buffer back. This deck does not deal damage. None of this really matters anymore, right? I can actually go Doom and Gloom? If I want? Unclear, that's good. Let's go Rip and Tear. Buffer, machine learning, fission. Like, I want fission to be good here. I'm not sure it is. What if Meteor Strike's good here? I think I just go fission. Coffee Dripper's okay. To get a Meteor Strike infinite, I would have to have a recycle. And while Recycle would be a card I picked if offered, it is only one uncommon in the entire card pool. Eh. It's interesting. Oh. I guess I should have played fishing. Should have gotten +1 health there, maybe? No? Unless I want stack, but... Leap's doing fine. How do I make a frost orb? I just, like, don't. Whoops. Gotta play reinforced body. Hologram number 3 is... Sure. It's okay. The shop is forced with the path I took. Maybe I should have gone this way. Because I do have to go to a shop in Act 4 still, right? I don't think Toolbox is good enough to take. It's good. I think there are shop relics and powers and stuff that are just enough better to need to hold on to the money though until we get to Act 4. Hand of Greed. Hand of Greed not the best here. Well, the fight's over actually? Right. This has been a thing I've been able to do since Act 1, and this is just the first time I've done it. A loop? To upgrade it, or... I want this hallway fight over a question mark. Okay, I'm a bit concerned about this fight. I don't know how this one goes. Hey, Bear Stag! I was just thinking about, like, what I should be doing differently, comparing this to the 22 in a row or whatever that I saw, and the answer is I should have an Echo Farm right now. Seems hard. Is hard to Doom and Gloom right now. Oh no, that's enough. Thanks to Leap! Holy shit, Leap. Well done. Separate Turbo? Need 42. Not quite enough block. Just gonna do this and hope that it worked out somehow. Mediocre Defect deck failing to kill Giant Hut is very, like, lore correct in Slay the Spire, I feel. Okay. So we have some cool stuff with holograms here. Question is, do I have lethal? A1, hollow, more, hollow, more. With a letter Ripner proc? I don't think so. Naldo? Hi. That's kind of how my scaling works, though, which is not very good. Fucking hell. Unless I want another skim. The skims have to draw something worth playing. Yeah. Apotheosis would go a long way here, actually. The one fight where I had Apotheosis was pretty good. If I were to choose an artist from my taste in music, I personally listened to extreme metal music to start. Huh. What artist would I pick? I like a lot of music. I think I just have to take loop and like we are hoping to find some more scaling. I have no idea. Twitch chat, what music do I like? Like I have to pick one? That's hard. Would not be country. Could be Phoebe Bridgers. Probably not. Tay-Tay? I don't think I would pick Tay-Tay. This playlist is seeded off of Royal Otis. But that's because the thing that happens when I seed a playlist of Royal Otis is very pleasing to me, not because, like, I love Royal Otis. Just like a lot of the songs that get recommended to you if you say that you like Royal Otis. I assume I end up having to play one more card. This was perhaps a fool's errand. Oh well. Frozen Egg, you're a little late. I do have a Mummified hand. Let's try a Storm out. You don't have to play it against Awakened One, and like, Awakened One's already miserable anyway. The same Breeze blocks by Alt J. Oh. My music station's off screen, so it can't update. No what? This is a thing you can do. Worked. Recycle. It feels too late, but maybe? I have the turbo, I have Like, it is an infinite if I exhaust down. Okay. Interesting. That can definitely turn into something. Like, it's fast, yeah? Fast-ish. It's a big difference between the last giant head fight. And this. Okay. Wild how I suddenly started having a real deck. Seems like a good idea, I don't know. Can we block it all? Yeah, I have cool-headed. Cool-headed works for block here. Heat sinks plus. Okay. With Heatsinks Plus, my Awakened One strategy is now to actually just kill Awakened One before it like takes a turn. Deck went from not very fast to very, very, very fast. Unfortunately, the first fight is Time Eater. But I think we just probably have enough stuff for this one. Like the idea of leasing a Frost Orb in front with loot. I also like the idea of splitting this turn. Might not be able to do that. Yeah, let's just leave Frost Orb in front. Since I'm debuffed next turn, I might as well just cash this in. I could have tried to sit on the Dark Orb. And just one-shot it. But I don't think Phase 2 is that scary anyway, right? Might be wrong. We'll see. Calipers would be good here. By Magic Fish, how are you? $21 times 3 sounds like it may be a problem. Okay, 0 damage. Oh, it just kind of keeps going. Okay. The number of people, like, okay, so the reason that I don't want people talking about other Slay the Spire content creators, and just, like, other content creators in general in my channel, is just really, like, gross and, like, setting people against each other, stuff like that. I've not generally found in my existence as a streamer it, like, spending a bunch of time talking about what other streamers are up to is super pleasant. I've generally found that when other people do that about my stuff, it's, like, often pretty hateful and negative. And so I have, like, you know, channel rules, like, hey, please don't, like, bring up other content creators while I'm streaming. because this is like my show, right? I just want to chill out and play a game with an audience and stuff. I don't know. I have a couple of people. Caleb! Thanks for the raid! I'm in a negative rant right now. I have a couple of names for streamers where, like, their audience in particular seems to just not get that that's my channel rule. Which, like, so if that name comes up in my chat, it's just auto-deleting the message. Because there are a couple of streamers whose audiences, like, just don't get this. They're like, oh, Jorbs' stream, a great place to talk about the streamer I really like. And it's like, cool that you like that streamer, sure, whatever, but like, unless I know them in person just because you like them doesn't mean that I want to be like talking about them a bunch on my channel and recommending them to my audience and hearing about what they're up to in their life. Because like, I don't know them. How's it going, Caleb? The number of times that the auto-delete has procced for one of them in like 4 hours of streaming Spire today is like 8 or something like that. Like, just read the fucking channel rules. Holy shit. Let me enjoy playing my game. How's it going, Caleb? Caleb is a streamer I will recommend to you. Caleb is awesome. I'm a big Caleb D MTG fan. Caleb hit a sub goal and is going to stream every day for a year. What about his wedding? Aren't you getting married? Am I wrong? Should I not have brought this up? You're just gonna stream the wedding? Alright. One of the coolest things that has ever happened to me in my entire life is I got invited to Caleb's wedding. I was kind of surprised when I found out he was marrying someone else. That was a bit of a letdown. But still very cool to be invited. I think I just wait. I don't think I play this. It's weird because I have like 8 energy. It just makes the Awakened one stronger. Just wait until we get to do it with heat sinks, then we're infinite like that turn. This one I do apply. And this one I do apply. Alright, I sure hope I'm not dead next turn. I think I'm okay. We'll find a way. Love will find a way. Yeah, that'll do. Add that to my speech. I have not been invited to give a speech to my knowledge. I think probably this now goes infinite. Your favorite Magic the Gathering streamer is in chat. That is very cool. We're doing a little bit of the old infinite here. And I think I got it. It's a painful infinite, though, against the Awakened one. I just realized how many times I have to click a button for this to work. I hadn't thought about that until right now. Oh no. This is not going to be good. So my damage comes from compile driver only. Yeah, that seems pretty bad. Oh, true, I have letter opener. I didn't think about letter opener. That's a good point. So, what's up in your life, Twitch chat? The ink bottle is clutch. It's drawing a card per turn almost. Enjoying Expedition 33? I've heard good things. I've heard it's very French. I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's shared without any claim as to whether it's good or bad, that it's very French. It's just factual. It just is very French. It's a good thing there isn't a lot of French culture in video games. I'll decide if I think that's true. I'll believe you. I'm no expert here. Gonna do a pit band for a musical. Nice. Very cool. In high school, the drama department decided to put on West Side Story. And, like, expected a bunch of people from the band to, like, volunteer their time to play in the pit. Which, like, we're in high school. Taking part in extracurriculars is kind of, you know, a thing that we're expected to do, sure, whatever. West Side Story is, like, famously one of the hardest pit band parts in any musical, though. So I, like, signed up and then got my part, and it was very easily the hardest part I had ever played in my life. And then I didn't do it, because it wasn't, like, I wasn't getting anything for it. It wasn't even my grade. I don't know. Every part of it was just very, very, very difficult. I also, I played bass trombone, and I don't think it was a bass trombone part. I'm not sure they had a bass trombone part. I think I'm just like, fine, I'll play this. Kind of committed to the letter opener victory right now. Getting the heart on Defect for the first time today is pretty rad. Congratulations. The name is 6. Ink bottle being accused of stat padding. Does that count as drawing a card if my hand is full? I actually know how often it's working. We're having some sort of conversation about racism right now, which, like, out of all the places in the world that I think you'll find a good conversation about racism, definitely Twitch chat isn't one of them. You've got an Arbiter, how are you? This will not count to drawing a card if your hand is full. Wow. What would I have done if I didn't get a recycle? The answer is I would have tried to get more focus. But I didn't get more focus and I did get a recycle. But this is like the value of being open to both, right? If you don't find any focus and do find recycle, you get to do the recycle thing. Against the heart, this infinite is taking damage. So that's kind of fun. There's probably something I can do with Cool-Headed, though. Somehow. Still have 205 gold for the shop. What happens when we get to the heart with this combo? Indeed. That's kind of the question. I'm upgrading loop. I don't love it. How highly do I prioritize skim in Act 1? Not that highly. Another defrag might just be enough. That gets cool-headed to a point where it's generating net block positive, I think. Probably also take another cool-headed. And swap strength potion for upgrade potion. And I think that wins. I hope. We'll see. There's still like fights to play, I guess. Want to leave this on 9? Okay. Good lord. That's kind of bad. Well, that makes the win harder. In theory, I would actually like to take 4 damage here. There's probably a way to do that somehow. $33.29. Oh. Have to be kind of careful. Still. If I could kill this one, we can chill out against this a little. Okay. If I take 4, it's cool. If not, it's kind of okay. So 40 incoming. I could go defend, hologram, defend, and just, without even having to think at all about anything, take 5. And that puts me at 40, so I get, you know, the bone. So it's plus 7 health. Kind of a big deal. Got a block potion, got a strawberry, and another defragment. Okay, that should be enough focus. Sure hope. Upgrading Skim is like kind of okay here. Just get one more card draw. Chomsky! I'll wait for Cool-Headed. So I'm gonna play lots of cards to try to put this close to 9. I think this is Doom and Gloom now. I think it's better to have this on 6 with 3 different orbs in play for Compile Driver than to have it on 7. Okay, I drew Buffer. That's real good. Heat sinks first. It's fine to be taking a little bit of damage here. Get rid of dual cast? Kind of weird. It's an okay upgrade potion. Gotta watch out for burn as well. Much better draw order. It's going okay. Wound plus time, so true. Seems fine. It's a lot of defragments. I have been clicking on defragment when it's been offered to me. This is my new strategy. Oh wait, I mean, that should just win the run. Because next turn I have 40 block just from this orb. And then I'm infinite. Full tip for the boot is permanently fixed in the upper left. Per turn, 531 damage. I think is what that says. Pretty good relic. Skim is fine. Welp. I guess that's my turn. I did deal 200 to it. I've accidentally put it at below half health, actually. Does this song have a Douglas Adams reference on it? I think it does. I honestly got enough defragments that I don't even like need to be infinite for any reason anymore. Just drawing cards and the heart's dying. Very slowly. the end of this run has taken a lot more time than the start of this run did. And they performed in concert. There were random pop culture things on screen, including Hitchhiker stuff. Cool. I am not on a 10 streak. I was at the start of the day. And if I win this, I'll be on a 4 streak again, I guess. Is that true? I lost my defect run, right? And then I just won all the other ones. And then I won a defect run. That's about right. Oh, I skipped Watcher. That's true. Fucking Watcher. You are right. Good run. I feel like I haven't been getting the easy defect wins recently. Iffy through mid act 3 with focus and infinite, both open, found defrags and recycle, and ended up doing both. Oh, I have a phone call to make.